Aloha everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Miss Chris. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video, and please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you guys as part of the family. Definitely check your notification bell as well so you can be notified every time I upload a video. For today's video, as you can see, I'm going to be doing a little recap of my second trimester. I am 28 weeks today, and I am so happy to say that I am in my third trimester. I am almost to the finish line. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to meet this baby. For today, we're going to be talking about how the second trimester was for me. Yeah, so if you guys want to hear all about it, just keep on watching. So the second trimester was a lot easier, I want to say, than the first trimester. The first trimester was rough. I do have a video on that. If you guys want to watch that, I'll put it up here in the card somewhere. It was rough. It was definitely very hard. I was sick a lot. I was sick like the entire time. The entire first trimester was just terrible. But the second trimester was a lot better. I did definitely get a lot bigger than I thought I was going to, like very quickly. I definitely am like, my belly is like completely out there now. There's like no covering it up. So yeah, anyway, so I'm just gonna talk about a couple of the things that have helped me get through the second trimester, and probably what I'm gonna use going into the third. So one of the first things that has definitely helped me is this water bottle that I got. Where did I get? I think I got this at Walmart. I'm not sure how many ounces this is, but this water bottle, and I have another tumbler that I think is about 32 ounces. Between that one and this one, the other one's in the dishwasher. Between that one and this one, I cannot drink enough water. I feel like I am so thirsty. I feel like I'm so thirsty like all throughout the day. I cannot get enough water. Like and it has to be ice cold, like ice cold water. Like I just need to have it all day, every day, all throughout the night. It definitely works against me at night because I have to get up and pee a million times every single night, but I just can't go the whole night without drinking any water because I feel like I will just shrivel up and die. I did read an article that said if you are struggling with getting up multiple times a night during pregnancy, although normal, maybe try cutting off your water or your liquid intake by 7 p.m. and then just going the whole night without anything to drink. I tried it one night. I couldn't. There's no way. There's just no way. 7 p.m. came and went, and I was still so thirsty. 10 o'clock at night, I got up to use the bathroom, dying, like dehydrated as hell. So I just have to deal with the getting up a million times a night. But this cup and my other tumbler have definitely helped me with that. I go through like minimum two refilling this twice a day, or 3 times a day. It just depends on how thirsty I am, but it's definitely helping me with my dehydration. Next thing that I've been using throughout this second trimester is a belly band. So my last appointment that I went to, I discovered that I guess I really didn't heal right from my last pregnancy. My last baby was 9 pounds 5 ounces, and at my last appointment, my midwives were, you know, doing a little check on my belly and everything, and noticed that my core muscles are very like far apart. Like usually they're closer together, but mine are like basically distant, and that's not really good when you're holding a baby because that muscle usually helps your body cope with the weight of a baby. And because my muscles are so far apart, my pelvis is basically like doing all the work to like hold the baby up, which is causing a lot of pelvic floor pain for me, which is honestly like the most painful thing. Like that along with round ligament pain is hell. And I don't know if that's a sign that this baby is on the bigger side, although we did find out that this baby is on the bigger side. I've been in a lot of pain. My hips and my pelvis are just in constant pain every day. So it was suggested, my midwife suggested that I, start physical therapy just to help me so that during labor it's not so painful, and 2, to wear a belly band, and 3, to start doing some stretches, some exercises, which I already do. I do those all the time. So I was like, okay, great. Let me go ahead and get that belly band. So the one that I got is from Key Babies. Let you see that. It's from a brand called Key Babies, and I got it on Amazon. I believe it was about 15-16 bucks. And this thing definitely does help. I don't want to say, I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. Obviously this part goes in the this part goes in the front, like under your stomach, and then there's the Velcro in the back, and it just wraps around your waist, and it helps to hold up the weight of the baby. And I don't want to say that it like 100% does the trick. It does not, but it definitely, I would say, takes the edge off. The pelvic pain is usually really intense. Like there's some days where it's just like even walking is so painful, and I have to keep my legs kind of like closer together while I'm walking, because if they're too far apart, like it just feels like everything's ripping open. I know that sounds graphic, but that's what it feels like, and it hurts really bad. So yes, I did invest in this belly band. It definitely does help quite a bit. Like I said, it doesn't completely get rid of the pain, but it helps me get through it. It's helping me get through each day. So really happy that I got this. If you guys want to check it out, I'll link it. Okay, so this is the one that I ordered. If you guys want to screenshot this. So this is the one that I got. It's actually like 19 bucks, $18.96. And so that's the one that I got, and it seems to be working well for me. So if you guys are having, if any of you mommies out there are having some of that pelvic floor pain or like pain in your hips, definitely I would say invest in a belly band, because it definitely does help take the edge off. So I definitely would recommend this one. It's inexpensive and it's working. So yeah. The next thing are the vitamins that I've been taking. I'm still taking my prenatals. So I'm still taking these Rainbow Light vitamins, and like I said, they seem to be working really good for me. They don't make me burp or anything. So I haven't had any like negative effects from these. So still taking these. I was taking these like even before I was pregnant, maybe 4 months before I got pregnant. I started taking them early on, and I'm still taking them. I really love these. I would highly recommend these. I get these at Target. I think they're a little bit pricey, but these are like a lot cleaner than a lot of the ones you'll find. It comes in a box with both of these. They're two separate things. One's the DHA and one's the prenatal with more of the vitamins and all the folic acid and stuff. And I think it's like 25 bucks for the box, but I feel like it's definitely worth it. When it comes to prenatals, I feel like you really need to invest in one that will be good for you and good for the baby, like cleaner ingredients, not just like a cheapy one. I feel like you should kind of splurge on your prenatals just to make sure that you're getting the best ingredients for you and for the baby. So still taking the prenatals. Another thing that my midwife suggested to help with the pain, the pelvic floor pain and the hip pain, is that I take some vitamin D. So the prenatals do have vitamin D in it, but you can take up to a certain amount, and this just has like the minimum amount of vitamin D. So I ordered these. Let me see. So I ordered this one on Amazon. It's called Nature Wise Vitamin D3. So these are the vitamin D vitamins that I got. I got these on Amazon, and I did run these by my midwives before I started taking them, just to make sure, you know, like, you can do a lot of research and everything, but I definitely like to run things by my midwives as well, just to make sure, because I mean, it can be tricky, you know, like, you never know. Anyways, so this is the one I chose. I ran it by my midwives first, and just to see if they thought this was a good one, if it was clean enough, if the dosage was enough, and it was a go. So I went ahead and ordered these. They're gel capsules, but they're so tiny. Like, I have no problem taking these at all. These are awesome. I also got these on Amazon, and I'll show you kind of what it looks like on there if you guys want to try it. And these were 15 bucks, $14.49. So this is what it looks like. And that's how much it was. So like I said, it was suggested that I take these just to help strengthen my bones. Obviously, obviously here in Seattle, we don't get a whole ton of sun, especially now it's winter time, so it's raining a lot. So this definitely helps kick up my vitamin D, which is much needed. So it definitely helps with my vitamin D intake, so I feel like that is a good option. So definitely give that one a try. I would recommend it. Again, it doesn't give me any side effects. I don't have any weird burping. I don't have any weird gas from it or anything. So if you're looking for some vitamin D to take while you're pregnant, definitely give that one a try. The next thing that I struggled with in the second trimester was this really weird, I want to say rash, I guess. It was kind of like a rash. I did get that PUPS pregnancy rash in my last pregnancy, which is like the most itchy rash you could ever have, and the only thing that gets rid of it is literally giving birth. It sucked. That was probably one of the symptoms I hated the most, because it was so itchy all day, all night. You're just like trying so hard not to scratch, but you can't even, there's nothing you can do. You can try oatmeal. They suggest trying like an oatmeal bath. Hydrocortisone, that's prescribed by your doctor or your midwife in a safe dosage. So that is exactly what I have been using. I don't know if this is the PUPS rash, because it's not as itchy as that rash, but I definitely have some sort of rash, and it's only on like the very bottom half of my stomach. So from like under my belly button down to like my pubic bone area, just itches like crazy. Some days are better than others, but I've tried so many different things and nothing was really working. I was like, oh, maybe I just need to moisturize more, because my skin is super duper dry. This trimester, my skin is on desert. It is so dry. I've had to switch up so many of the things that I'm using just to kind of keep the dryness under control. It's not under control. My skin is still super dry, but I'm just trying to like get through it. So one of the things I've been using is this organic all over balm by Honest Company. So I've been using this. I feel like this wasn't really doing the trick though. Like at first it was really helping, but then I feel like it just stopped being effective. Like even when I had this on, it was still extremely itchy. So then I changed over to this 1% hydrocortisone cream plus 10 moisturizers, whatever. It's hydrocortisone either way, and it's 1%. And I just get this from Target. This is the Target brand. Also ran this by my midwives. Anything you use on your body or like you're taking, I definitely suggest you speaking to your doctor, your OB, your midwives, whoever first, just to make sure it's safe. I'm trying my best not to use a ton of things on my body that are super filled with chemicals. So I use a lot of natural body washes, natural face wash. I definitely don't like to use anything like heavily scented, stuff like that, whatever. So I've been using this on that rash like under my belly, and this thing is a lifesaver. Once I started using this consistently, like I used it once and I was like, oh, it's not working. I used it like a few days later, I was like, oh, it's still not working. But once I started using this like every night, I take a shower and then either I do it or my husband will do it for me. And this thing has been working so well. Like, oh my God. I have to actually get more because I actually have to get more because I'm running out and I'm like, I'm getting all nervous about not having it. But yeah, anyways, so this 1% hydrocortisone definitely is doing the trick for this whatever kind of rash this is under my belly, so to help me not scratch. So I'll definitely recommend this. Try this, but definitely run it by your doctor or your midwife first, just to make sure it's safe for you. Everyone's different, so that's that. And then another thing I've been struggling with in this trimester is dry ass lips. My lips are so dry and crusty, it's disgusting. And I drink so much water. I don't even understand how this is possible, but my lips be dry. They are so dry. So the two things that I've been using on my lips that have been helping, not completely getting rid of it, but just helping, is these two lip balms. The first one is this Hanalei lip treatment. I love this brand of lip balm, by the way. I had the rose one before, and this one's just the clear. I think this one's just clear. But I absolutely love this lip balm. Super duper moisturizing and not sticky at all. So I've been using a combination of this and then